So we all knew this was one way or another going to happen at some point. But now, yes, guys, it is official. It's gonna happen. We are getting a Punisher Netflix series. That's right. Frank Castle is getting his own Netflix series. That is awesome. We all kind of figured that this would more than likely happen in, after, the biggest thing with Season 2 of Daredevil was John Bernthal's performance as Frank Castle and becoming that character. I think we all kind of figured that this was going to happen. It was going to be an eventuality, and it was kind of weird because Jeff Loeb did say that thing of, like, people are asking for something that's never going to happen. And, you look at it and, like, what does he mean by that? But nope, Netflix is like, yeah, we're giving it to you. Now, the big thing is that I think because I read two different articles saying, one, it may come out before Defenders, and another reading it's after Defenders. I'm in the leniency that it's probably going to that the Punisher series is probably going to happen after Defenders, because they've already got everything locked and loaded for Defenders with all the with what they're doing with Jessica Jones Season 2, and of course we've got the Iron Fist show. So my thing is it's probably going to come after Defenders. In fact, I would not be surprised if, Punisher comes out the same year as Defenders, really. So that's that's kind of the big thing here, is that, we've got, a character and an actor who's perfect, who's probably been the perfect actor, although then again, aside from Dolph Lundgren, in my opinion, we've never really had a bad Frank Castle. I mean, Ray Stevenson was pretty good in Warzone, and of course Thomas Jane was excellent as Punisher, but let's face it, John Bernthal has really brought a new level of depth to that character. Even people who weren't fans of the Punisher were like, I don't even like the Punisher, but goddamn was he good, and I want to see more of this man's performance. And trust me, we are getting that. So that's the big thing here, is that we have Punisher coming out, and yeah. So the big there's so many big things you can do with this. Obviously, who are you going to get for this series, and are we going to go with... My thing, because I've already done a video talking about what I'd like to see in a Punisher TV series, is I would like to see a series based around Punisher fighting Billy Russo. Have Billy Russo as Punisher's enemy, not make him Jigsaw just right out the gate. I would actually have it that Punisher at the end of the season, him and Billy get into a fight, and Punisher either blows up a building and fucks up his face, or throws him into, or just completely messes up his face. The end game is, after that fight, Punisher thinks he kills Billy, but at the end, before the end credits happen, you cut to a hospital bed and you see Billy's face all wrapped around in gauze, and you're like, oh, I know it's coming next. And then you save him for season 3, and have, I don't know, maybe Barracuda as the second season villain, or Ma Ginchi, I always mispronounce her name, as the second season villain. Something like that degree, but have the first season be at least Punisher going after Billy Russo. Maybe have... I don't know if I would put it in New York, because we've already got Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and the Defenders in general already in there. I would actually, maybe have it, Punisher's gone all the way to Chicago, or the West Coast. Yeah, we haven't really done anything with the West Coast in the Marvel Universe. So, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I mean. So yeah, Marvel Cinematic Universe, you could do that, and maybe bring in some elements of the Greg Pak run, because that was pretty amazing. But knowing them, and this is totally fine, they'll probably take a lot of inspiration from the Garth Ennis Punisher Max series, and that's obviously, the best source you can go. I mean, yeah, Greg Pak run was pretty excellent, but compare it to the Garth Ennis Punisher Max run, and you have probably, mountains and mountains of stories. It's kind of like the best place to go for Daredevil stuff is the Frank Miller and Klaus Janson run, even though, yeah, you've got stuff from Kevin Smith as well as Brian Michael Bendis and Alex Maleev, as well as the Mark Waid run, you can really dig sources from. With Punisher, the only really major one you can dig sources from is Punisher Max run, although I would argue that the Chuck Dixon run is also pretty good. You can do some cool stuff with the from Chuck Dixon's run in Punisher and Punisher Warzone. And of course, like I said, I think it would be cool to bring in at least the supporting characters from the Greg Pak Punisher run. Bring in the character, the woman he took under his wing, as well as the two detectives tracking Frank Castle. I think those would be really cool. So yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun to really play with. But I don't know, like what else you. I mean, there's so much you can do here. Obviously, would I bring in microchip? Yeah, they kind of did build up in the episode showing him being born, quintessentially. We got to see a little disc that said microchip on it, so I think it would be cool to bring in this opening season microchip. Like that's his first mission, is to seek out microchip and be like, look, you fucking owe me, dude. You're gonna be working for me now. Now, who could I see playing microchip? I don't know, honestly. It's kind of funny, but I would, I know it's a really weird cast, and I talked about it before, but I think Jason Ritter, most of you guys would know as the voice of Dipper Pines, I think he would make an interesting pick for Microchip, because Microchip is a little smart, he's smarmy, he can also be a little mousy at times, and he's more like the guy backing Punisher up. He doesn't look like, he's not this big buff guy, he's more like, I'm just here to help you, dude. I'm just, I just want to get out of here, I just want to help you from the safety of my computer table. So, please leave me out of this. So, I think, Ritter can probably do that. And you're probably thinking, well, Microchip's usually a big dude. And to which I would prefer, like, a heavy-set guy to play Microchip. But really, it's, the actor playing Foggy Nelson isn't really he's big, but he's not like fat as Foggy is in the comics, and he still pulls off a great performance. So as long as you have the essence of of Microchip in there, I think he could do well. But yeah, as I've stated multiple times in the past, I absolutely suck at fan casting. So yeah, Jason Ritter for Microchip. What the fuck am I thinking? What else did I want to say with Punisher? There's so many good, like I said, really good stories here and there. I think you kind of already did the Kitchen Iris storyline in the first few episodes of Daredevil season 2, so you could probably move past that. Obviously, Barracuda would be a great choice, but then again, I would save him for season 2. Yeah, save him for season 2 at least. But definitely, first and foremost, bring in Billy Russo. Don't make him Jigsaw. Yeah, I would not make him Jigsaw right out the gate. Keep him there. Keep him as a regular gangster. Maybe I think the only other villain I would use in this in the Punisher season 1 is the Russian. Yeah, like have Billy be like, okay, fuck this guy. We're gonna find someone to kill him, and I know just the guy. And they call in the Russian, and that'd be it. Like, that's the only other major villain I would have. I don't know. I don't know if I would kill the Russian, honestly. In the episode if I had any say in here, I don't know if I'd kill him or not. But really, I think that would be it. That would be Billy as the big villain, and yeah, Punisher hunting him down. You don't really need I look back on that video talking about all the villains I would love to see in Daredevil season 3, and I was kind of thinking to myself, what was I thinking? I'm just making it like Arrow. What the hell am I thinking? So, yeah, and they've proven multiple times you don't need multiple villains for a TV show to work, guys, in these Netflix Daredevil shows. Honestly, we had just one villain for, Daredevil and Jessica Jones. The only villains they really had were Kilgrave and Fisk. So I think you can do Billy, and if you want to have more like Punisher going in physical fights with somebody, then use the Russian or another lesser Punisher villain. But yeah, all in all, I am, you guys can obviously tell I'm excited, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are excited as well. Because again, I think a lot of us knew that this was coming. I think it was only inevitable that we were going to get a Punisher TV series, Punisher Netflix series somewhere down the road. But now here comes the worst part. We gotta wait for it. Oh, God. Yeah. So, all in all, I'm really just completely excited about this. We get to see more of John Bernthal's Punisher, and yeah, I am. What more could I say? But you guys tell me, what do you guys think of the official announcement of the Punisher Netflix TV show? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? I don't know how you could hate it. And who do you want to see playing Microchip? What kind of story do you want to see them? Do you want to see Billy Russo, or do you think they should save him for later? And do you think they should make him Jigsaw in season 1, or save it for make him officially Jigsaw in season 2. So many questions, like who would you cast for such and such, and all that good stuff. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.